What's up, everybody? We're about to get into a quick breakdown on NQ NASDAQ future chart going into NFP week. I just want to give you guys what I think is going to happen, but first I have to give you guys a disclaimer. This is not financial advice. This is not trading signals. Trading is very risky, and I am not licensed or anything to give you guys any type of financial advice. With that being said, let's get into this breakdown on NASDAQ. I want to first go to the higher time frames. Let's just go to the daily. I don't want to really go too high. So what I'm looking to happen, to keep everything short and simple, going into NFP week, you guys, I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't even know if I want to trade NFP because honestly, NFP week, man, I always end up blowing accounts on NFP week, and it's just so many fake outs. I may trade Monday as long as the price action is clean, but I don't really know if I'm going to be trading on NFP day or anything like that, right? So long story short, you know, we do have some highs up here, right? We could put a little blue line on that. I am going to be looking for the market to eventually want to come up here and sweep these highs at 22,573. But I do believe that we're going to retrace first into this new week opening gap right here. So I like to leave my new week opening gaps on my chart. All of these little purple boxes are new week opening gaps, and I do believe we're going to at least go down into this new week opening gap right here, which is the 2376 level, right? And then we also have some liquidity right here that's resting here that the market is definitely going to, in my opinion, by next week, this liquidity should be, you know, taken out. I don't know how far down it's going to want to go because we have a lot of liquidity down here, but I at least feel like this one right here, let me remove this off of my chart. I at least feel as though this little swing low right here. So on a daily time frame, what do we have, right? We have a couple daily fair value gaps in here. The market did touch into this one over here. We touched into that, had a little bit of a rejection. Overall, we're still very bullish, so I wouldn't be surprised if the market wanted to come down first, right, and create some liquidity in here, and then eventually maybe on NFP day or something like that, close out the week green and maybe close out up here. If it don't close out up there, I do believe that it could, at the bare minimum, take this liquidity up here and then, you know, close out somewhere up here, right? I don't really know if the market is going to want to close green or red, but based on the trend, right? We've been uptrending on the daily, as you guys can see. Based on this trend right here, I wouldn't be surprised to see that, you know, it may want to just close green. So that's the daily. Very short, very simple. We look at this little bit of a range right here. Look at this little bit of a range, as you guys can see. Using this little bit of a range right here from swing low to swing high, market did come down here one time, came to a discount zone, had a nice reaction in there. So I am going to be looking for you know, this to come down at least one more time and then bump into this new week opening gap, right? So that's the daily. Let me remove this not fair value gap, but let me remove this Fibonacci retracement tool. And pretty much that's really it, honestly. You know, you guys, like, we can drop down into lower time frames to talk about different things, but I don't want to make this video too long. I just essentially wanted to let you guys know, if you're not using new week opening gaps on your chart, you should definitely start using them, because especially on weeks like NFP week, it's going to help you out tremendously, right? The new week opening gaps, especially on NFP week, it's like a magnet, right? So the likelihood of price dropping into this is tremendous, right? And that's going to help you if you decide to trade on NFP week. You know, I really don't even advise it. NFP week is so not really choppy, but it's a lot of fake out. It's a lot of manipulation. And you know, when you're trading NFP week, what you need to learn how to do is, if you get that first trade and you make a good profits in the morning session, just be done. All right, don't try to come back during the evening session and everything else, because you're going to increase your chances of getting faked out of the market and taking a really big loss. So that's pretty much all I have right now. You know, so like I said, on the daily, we did bump into this. Now when we drop down into the 4-hour time frame, we could just do the same thing with the Fibonacci tool. And this is all just hypothetical for me to just get an idea of what can happen. So, but this right here, this is liquidity as well, this little swing high in here. So notice how you know, this yellow box was never touched, right? And this yellow box is another daily fair value gap. So I do think this liquidity will be ran out as well on a 4-hour. I don't know when, but essentially all I do, you guys, is I look for liquidity, and I wait for, you know, liquidity typically on the 4-hour or the 1-hour time frame, and you know, or on a daily, obviously. And then I look to take my trades from there, right? Obviously, time matters as well, right? I want to see liquidity being swept at, you know, my trading time, which is, I like to trade between 9:30 and 11. Sometimes I will place a trade between 11 and 12. Not often. Those are special cases, but either 9:30 to 11, and then I come back at 1:30 to close, and I may place a trade then as well. So I'm going to be keeping you guys up to date with everything that's going on. As you guys know, I am currently using Funder Pro. If you guys want to check out Funder Pro, make sure y'all use my discount code to get 10% off. I believe they're even doing 20% off with my discount code right now. And my discount code for Funder Pro is trucking. And what I love about Funder Pro is that they have daily payouts. Now, even though I haven't got a payout yet, I am in my phase 2. I need to make about another, I believe it's like 40. I don't even know. I think I need to make about 4,800 or something like that to be done with my phase 2. And then I'm also working on the Tradify account. I need to make about 4,700 in that account to get a payout. And then I also just started 4 Apex accounts as well. I just started. I haven't even traded on those yet. So that's currently what I have in the work, you guys. Make sure y'all stay tuned. And like I said, if y'all want to trade with me, if y'all want to like learn how to get funded and just learn how to use ICT concepts, make sure y'all click that link down below, man. I got a Telegram group. Heads up, it's not free, you know. You can get 3 days free just to see if my signals are actually worth it or not. But, you know, at the end of the day, I'm not going to give out free signals. You know, I work really hard to get to where I'm at, and I do believe that I can help a lot of people trade and become better traders, and definitely improve at using ICT concepts. So, you know, I put a lot of work into what I'm doing, and you know, I put a lot of care into what I'm doing too, so I'm not going to give it for free. But that's the end of this video, you guys. Thank you for watching. I will be back with more breakdowns. I'm just really testing this out right now. I don't even know if I'm going to post this video or not. I am in my truck right now. Some of y'all may be able to hear my trailer running in the background. I didn't bring my mic out the house with me because I wasn't even expecting to do a video. But I'm just testing this out, and appreciate you guys for watching. See y'all next time.